For generations, this standard has protected So no, okay. I've been through earthquakes in Seattle all the
It was a 5.9 that occurred in Virginia, and that is confirmed.
We're following breaking news right now out of Washington, D.C., where a magnitude 5.3 earthquake has been felt in the D.C. area. The Pentagon has been evacuated.
Felt all the way from North Carolina right the way up through Washington.
Yes, you really wonder what's going to happen next this year. It's an eerie feeling standing on top of the Sky News building here in Washington with sirens howling around us. The streets are full of people evacuated from buildings.
A rather odd place to have a large earthquake.
The old saying goes, you see something new every time you go to the ballpark. In the case of Monday night at Tropicana Field, fans heard something new. It was a little scary.
That's a haunting sound, if we've ever heard one.
And what could that possibly be?
But you know what we are gathering this evening, if you were anywhere in the world looking up at the sky about 7:45 our time, you probably saw this mysterious object.
Oh yeah.
A suspected meteorite has fallen across the ancient Peruvian city of Cusco. Residents of the capital of the Inca Empire were surprised to see the object shooting across the horizon at around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Local officials are still trying to determine where the object may have landed.
Conservative new media viewers, we have a strange story to report on from near Buenos Aires, Argentina. An object that is being described as a, quote, ball of fire coming from the sky, unquote, reportedly killed 1 woman, injured 8 others, and destroyed 2 houses early Monday morning in the town of Monte Grande.
It's pretty obvious now that we are experiencing a large earthquake uptick. When you look at what occurred in Colorado with 5.3 and 4.7s and the 3s, and then if you just look over the last 14 days, look at this. It's an insane number of earthquakes.
I got out of the car and there was dead birds laying all over the ground. And I'm saying, you know, what's going on here? As soon as I said that, one had fallen and hit my shoulder.
Oh my goodness, those birds falling led to a number of strange calls to 911 dispatchers. They say it started around 2 yesterday morning. Callers say they saw bird after bird after bird dropping from the sky. They say they've never seen anything like this.
It isn't often that snow falls on the White House in October. Snowfall is also rare in New York at this time of year, and this weekend was just the 4th time it's fallen in Central Park since records began 135 years ago. In New England, where snow usually falls in early December, the record-breaking snow was heaviest in Jaffrey in New Hampshire, where nearly 32 inches fell. So early in the season and before Halloween.
Seems a little crazy, to have snow before Halloween.
Maine, Massachusetts and New Jersey do not expect electricity services to be restored for several days, while in Connecticut it could be more than a week. The state has experienced the largest number of power outages in its history.
From Times Square all the way down to the White House is wondering what's going on.
But the damage remains. Across the Northeast, almost 3 million people are without power. In southern New Hampshire, some of the towns are still in the dark. Nobody expected snow in October.
I'm still shocked.
And when you really start to see the number of 5.0s, 6.0s, you have the 7.0 swarm that occurred over here on the western side of the Pacific. When I look all around this and I see this swarm of earthquakes, that the earthquake uptick is continuing, and it's continuing unabated. We don't know what's causing it yet, so we're really kind of left wondering.
Oklahoma is known for its tornadoes, not its earthquakes. But over the weekend, a whole new ball game. Two big quakes struck within a 24-hour period.
And more than likely, you felt a jolt, too. Maybe a rattle or even a little shaking late last night. The cause of 5.6 magnitude earthquake 50 miles outside of Oklahoma City. Its tremors felt here. At least 10 aftershocks have been reported. 2 of them registered at 4.0 magnitude. The quake is the largest in the history of Oklahoma.
And these are where all the aftershocks are happening. We've had a couple of dozen of those thus far. So extremely rare event. This is the Norman, Oklahoma radar before the earthquake, and it can pick up birds and bugs. And this is what the birds and bugs did right before or during the earthquake. Interesting things out of Oklahoma and scary things. These aftershocks will probably go on for several months.
Even though the earth be removed, though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea, though its waters roar and be troubled, though the mountains shake with its swelling,
Yes, ma'am. The whole city felt it. We're not sure what's going on, but we're trying to find out. And at this point, we're not sure what it is. Haven't anybody actually report what it is yet.
Public Works, what happened?
We have no idea.
Whitfield 911. Did we have an earthquake?
There was an earthquake just now.
Okay, sir, we're not really sure what happened. We're trying to find out, okay?
Did you feel it? If not, did you hear it? Some people across Hampton Roads said they were shaken up last night and heard a loud, mysterious rumble.
Whitfield 911.
Hey, something just exploded.
Okay, yeah, we heard it, team, and we're trying to figure out what it is, okay?
Okay. Hey, are you guys getting any calls about a boom?
Yeah, it's about 1,000. We're trying to figure out what it is.
I need to know. I'm upstairs in my home, and my house, it felt like a transfer truck just hit my house.
Okay.
I can tell you I've lived through several earthquakes. I used to live in Seattle. That did not feel like an earthquake. At first,
now it's turning pink, orange.
A giant flame like the one in this picture has Flagler Beach buzzing. The problem is no one can identify it.